Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Royal Stoners here. Welcome back to another video. How are you guys doing? Let me know down in the comments below. You know, I always like to know. I'm having a great night tonight. I've got some real weed finally, and it's some really, really good bud. And it's smoking pretty well. So, you know, I'm in a great ass mood. I'm in a fantastic mood, you may say. So, we're making a video right now. It's gonna be a pretty good one. It's gonna be a banger, y'all. You guys aren't ready for this one. It's gonna be amazing. But before we get into it, guys, you know what we like to do around here, obviously. This channel isn't called Royal Stoners for no reason. We like to get high. So, before we do this story time, guys, if you've got any weed out there, any dabs, a dab pen, whatever you're smoking on, get that shit ready and let's spark a bowl. Let's get faded, boys. Alright, guys. So yeah, I've got some of that shit loaded right now. I'm finna hit it. So yeah, cheers, y'all. Oh yeah, that shit was gas. Alright, guys, well, let's get into this story time, y'all. Alright, so I'm not even gonna lie here, guys. In that little cutaway, I went and smoked a blunt with my girlfriend because I wanted to get fucking stoned before I made this video, not just like a fucking little hit like I did with y'all. So, I'm pretty stoned right now, you know. You already know the vibes, guys. If y'all aren't, y'all really should be, because this is a weed YouTube channel for real. So, it would be kind of crazy if you were watching this and you didn't smoke weed, honestly. If y'all have a blunt or anything, honestly, y'all should spark that bitch up while we tell the story, because that'll get you through the story time for sure. I mean, you're going to be able to get through it sober, because I'm pretty sure you guys enjoy them. I'm not sure if y'all do. I don't really think they're that good, honestly. I'm going to start trying to work on them more and get into more depth with my story times, because I know sometimes I'll just be rambling along and like, you know, just trying to get it over with, but I'm not going to be doing that as much here. I'm going to try to work on them, you know, but yeah. Today, we are going to be talking about the time I got 13 Roxys and 24 Xanax bars. Now, this was a pretty wild time. I'm not even going to lie to y'all, okay? I had just got my check from getting hit by a car because we sued the people. I think I told y'all this before in like an older video or something maybe. But I had just got the check and I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy a bunch of drugs. So, I got the money, right? I'm not even going to say how much I spent on these because it was stupid. I think it was like $500, honestly. But yeah, I got played because, you know, I get taxed on the pills because the pills are pretty hard to come by where I'm at. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, this is the time I did that. So, how this day started, guys, right, is I woke up fiending for some Roxys, guys, okay? Right off the bat, the first thing that came into my head when I woke up was Percocet. So, I was like, alright, what am I going to do? How am I going to get some today? I didn't know my check was coming in today, guys. Like, I knew it was going to be coming in, like, soon, but I didn't know it was going to be that day, okay? So, I was, like, on my phone texting people, texting my homie DJ, you know, the homeboy, and I was trying to figure out ways I could get some Roxys. So, I ended up somehow getting $30, right? And I'm not going to say how I got it because it was illegal at the time. And I was telling them, yo, I can come over and we can get high, you know. It's going to be a lit ass time. I'm going to put in with y'all so the plug will pull up and we going to get some Roxys and have a fucking great time. Now, guys, this is stupid. Don't be out here doing this shit. I'm not proud of these times, guys. Like, I don't sit here and go, ha, yeah, that was badass. I actually sit back and go, damn, that's kind of sad. But it is what it is. You know how addiction be, guys. Now I just had to wait on a ride to go over to DJ because he lived with his girlfriend at the time. This was a minute ago, by the way, y'all. This was not recent or anything. So just letting y'all know. Yeah, I was just chilling in my room, playing on my phone, trying to figure out how I could get a ride. And I ended up finding somebody who could take me, right? And we're gonna call this guy Kyle. Alright, now Kyle, he's a pretty cool dude. He's alright, you know, he's pretty chill. He smokes weed, he does other shit sometimes, but mainly he just be smoking weed. So yeah, Kyle was like, yo bro, yeah, I'll take you over to your girlfriend's house, because look, my girlfriend, her sister is DJ's, or okay, her sister is dating DJ, you know, so they all live together. And I got Kyle to take me, right? He ended up pulling up in like 10 or 15 minutes. So as soon as he pulled up, I got off my bed. I walked out of my room. Well, before I walked out of my room, I made sure I had all my necessities, right? I got my razor, my straw, my pill bottle, and, you know, I was like, all right, let's go. So I left. I said goodbye to my grandma, and I walked out my front door. And as I was strolling through my front yard, you know, I got shot by the police. They were like, freeze, this is a fucking rage. You're going to jail, buddy. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm fucked. Nah, but for real, I walked out my house, you know, walked through the front yard with my crack pipe in hand. And I got in the car with Kyle. I said, yo, what's up, Kyle? It is Royal Stoners here. No, I dabbed him up, bro. He was like, yo, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, man. I was like, hey, it's good to see you too, man. He was like, bro, you smell like dirty piss, dirty socks, hookers, and crack cocaine. Where the fuck have you been and what have you been doing? No, I'm just playing. He didn't say that. And Kyle was just like, you know, I just been fucking chilling, bro. You know, same old. I got a job and shit. He was telling me about a job he got that was a pretty good job. And I was like, yeah, that's dope, bro. That's really nice. I'm pretty sure he made anywhere from like $24 to $27 an hour or something. And I was just like, bro, can you get me on that shit? And he was like, yo, you gotta piss clean. You can't smoke weed or do drugs. And I was like, oh, never mind. That's dead. And we were talking and shit, you know, catching up, and we pulled out the driveway and we started heading to my girlfriend's house, aka the place where DJ is living at, and also where my girlfriend lives at, and his girlfriend, you know. That's really weird, honestly, but, you know, it is what it is, honestly. So, you know, you gotta roll with the flow and row the fucking boat however you can, my boy. We're gonna call his girlfriend Sarah. We started heading there. Me and Kyle were having a great time. We were listening to some fucking music in the car. Pretty sure we were listening to rap. And we were vibing. We were smoking cigarettes and vaping and shit. And we ended up getting to the house, right? And I asked Kyle if he wanted to chill for a minute, you know, with all of us, like. And he was like, nah, man, it's cool. He was like, I gotta go do some stuff. And I was like, all right, bro, that's cool. So I dabbed Kyle up. I said, thank you for taking me here, bro. He's like, no problem, man. You be safe. And I was like, you be safe too, dog. And, you know, he left. So once he left, right, I was walking up the fucking road. Like, not the road. I was walking up the driveway to get to my girlfriend's house, right? I got to my girlfriend's house. I walked up her little stair thing at her house, and I went inside her house. I'm gonna, like, describe to you what their house looks like on the inside and, like, on the outside, okay? It's just a trailer. Just imagine a normal, ordinary trailer, right? But on the inside, you walk in, right? There's a sunroom. There's another door in front, like, of the back door, which is the front door, of course. And you walk through this glass door, and you get to their kitchen, and right beside their kitchen is my girlfriend's room. And down the hallway to the left is DJ and Sarah's room. And there's a bathroom right beside that room too. So, like, we chilling, right? And in my girlfriend's room, there's also a fucking couch. You know, it's a vibe, okay? It's a pretty lit place to chill at and be. And it is also a place where a lot of shit has went down, and a lot of story times are gonna take place and have taken place. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of shit that's happened there, guys, and a lot of these story times I'm gonna be uploading are gonna be like based on that place. So y'all need to get prepared for some badass stories in the future. As soon as I get in there, right, DJ comes up to me. He's like, yo, what's up, bro? He's like, you got the money to put in? I was like, yeah, I do. I was like, when are we going to go get him? He was like, right now, bro. Get ready. Let's go. I was like, oh, okay, bet. Now, the thing about DJ is he's always ready to go. He's always ready to do some fuck shit, ready to do some fun shit, you know? He's always, like, just been the person in the group who's just, like, you know, speedy. He doesn't do speed or anything, but, like, he's just fast. He likes to go and do stuff. Obvious. Like, okay. Well, we got ready. We left, right? We started heading up the road to go meet this plug at the movie theaters, because that's where we went and met him at, because it's the closest place to their house, and that's usually where we meet the plug. So, as we were going there, right, I was only gonna be getting one Roxy and like a gram of weed. So, you know, of course, like any smart and intellectual drug user, I asked my homie, like, hey, bro, have you asked the plug, like, or have you told the plug what I need? And he's like, yeah, bro, I did. I got you. I already did. And I was like, all right, bet. Let's go. So, you know, we are fucking locked and loaded, baby. You know, we are in motion. We got some shit in the ocean that is in motion, my baby. So, I'm excited as hell while we were walking, y'all. I'm so fucking excited to just get this one little thing, right? The thing that I hold dearest to my heart, or at least I used to. We start walking, and, you know, we're vibing. While we were walking there, we were talking and shit, you know, having a good time, just listening to fucking Juice WRLD on the way there. And, we were finna be hitting the fucking Juice WRLD soon. Shout out to Bats. I heard him say that one time. But, we really were, guys. We were finna be hitting the Juice WRLD later. But, anyways, we were walking there. We made it there to the movie theater in, like, 8 or 9 minutes, right? And I was like, DJ, call the plug and see how long he's gonna be. And he called him, right? And the plug was like, it's gonna be, like, 30 minutes, bro. I'm finna be there. I'm finna be on the way. And we were like, bet. So, now it was just waiting. So, I ended up handing my money to DJ because he was the one getting them, right? Even though it was like our plug, I just told him, yeah, you can get them for me, bro, because I trust him. I always did that, right? Now, as we're sitting there behind this like semi truck outside this movie theater, I was sitting on like the concrete ledge, and they were all sitting like on the ground, or like the concrete ground, you know, at the parking lot where the semi truck was. And, you know, while we're waiting, the fucking Incredible Hulk comes and just slams the fuck out of DJ and just beats the fuck out of everybody. Nah, but for real, no crazy shit happened while we were waiting, but, like, you know, and I get this text from my grandma, and she's like, your check is ready. And I was like, oh my God, no way. I was like, fucking bet, let's go, right? So, I'm like, all right, I gotta fucking, call the plug and tell him that I'm gonna be able to get a lot of shit later, right? So, I end up calling the plug that is on the way right now, and I tell him, like, yo, bro, I need 20 Roxys and 20 bars, and he was like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro, I only got 17, and I was like, alright, that's cool, that's fine, I'm gonna need them in a minute, bro, I can go get my check now, and he was like, alright, bet. And he was like, yeah, but I got you on the bars for sure. Like, he stays with them bitches, bro. And they were blue bars, by the way. But they're not the best. I'm not even finna lie. They're pretty ass. But anyways, I was pumped, right? I was so fucking excited. I was like, yes, there is a God. I was like, yes, bro, let's go. And I told them, like, yo, I gotta go get my check. And they were like, yo, bro, really? And I was like, yes, sir. I'm finna get a bunch of them bitches. And they were like, oh, yeah, that's dope, right? So I'm like, yeah, grandma, come and pick me up right now. And she was like, all right, fine. We can go to the fucking courthouse now, and we can go, I forgot what we had to do to get it. I forgot. Oh, we had to go to the courthouse, right? And we had to fucking do some shit at this one floor, and then we had to go to the bank after we got the check, right? So my grandma's on the way to get me. My blood is pumping. I'm so fucking excited, y'all. I'm like, yes, it's time to get high. And to get some other things that I'd like, right? That's how I got this new laptop and this Elgato fucking mic, is from the money. I still have a lot of it left. I didn't spend all of it on drugs, believe it or not. Anyways, I was sitting in the parking lot waiting for my grandma to come. They were all waiting for the plug, though, because they were not excited about me getting my money, probably, if I'm being 100% honest with you, because I wasn't going to share that much. I mean, I shared a little bit, but not a lot. The only reason I really wasn't going to share, guys, is because, like, they have their own shit, you know? They had, like, money, too, so, like, I didn't have to share because they were already straight. So, yeah. Anyways, after like 20, 30 minutes, my grandma ended up pulling up and picking me up, right? And she was just like talking to me the whole way there. I'm going to cut that part out because I don't really want to talk about my grandma in a drug story time too much because I don't know. It's just weird. I love my grandma though. Shout out to her. We ended up getting to the courthouse, right? We went up there. We got the check and shit. And we left. Nothing really interesting happened at the courthouse. I mean, it was just a pretty ordinary visit, except for I was excited the whole time, probably skipping through the goddamn hallways and shit. Goddamn, like I was probably like doing cartwheels and backflips, you know, while hitting a bong in the courthouse. No, but for real. After we left the courthouse, guys, we ended up going to this bank that was near my house, right? And turns out that the bank didn't accept the check. And they were like, look in the corner on the check, and that's the bank y'all should go to cash it. And we were like, oh my God, we were just on that side of town too, because the bank that like we were supposed to go to was literally by the courthouse, y'all. It was fucking it was stupid. So we were like 30 minutes away from the courthouse, and we headed back all the way over there to that side, and we went to the bank, right? And we went in there, and we were excited, okay? Me and my grandma were excited because I owed her a little bit of money and I had to pay her back too. So, you know, she was excited to be getting some money as well. So we went inside, right? And everything was going great. Everything was going amazing, right? And then my grandma just goes, "Oh shit, I lost your ID. I lost my ID too." And we both just start freaking out. And we're like telling the fucking bank clerk, "Hey, hold on, wait a minute. We gotta find our ID and shit, because this is not good." And it took us like a good I swear it took us like 20, 30 minutes to find our IDs, y'all. We just kept on going back and forth in and out the courthouse, like going into the car, looking everywhere, looking on the floor of the courthouse. I mean, not the courthouse, the bank, I'm sorry. We're looking on the floor of the bank, going in and out the bank and shit, looking for the IDs, and it was fucking horrible, man. We thought we weren't going to be able to get the check, okay? And I was like, damn, I just told my plug I was getting that shit, bro. I was like, I can't, this can't happen, right? We ended up finding them bitches. They were under the seat in the fucking front seat of the car. That pissed me off so bad, y'all. Y'all do not even understand. The fact that they were in the fucking, like, under the front seat, like, to the back a little bit, and we just couldn't see them. Like, you just had to put your hand back there and grab them. And we ended up doing that and grabbing them bitches and found them. We were excited at that point when we found them, right? And we headed back into the bank. Okay, we gave the fucking lady my ID and my grandma's ID, and she approved the check for us. She gave us all cash, right? Now, once she gave us all cash, this took about like fucking 15 minutes in itself. It took a minute to get the cash. Like, she got it all right, and then she had to do a bunch of other shit to like be able to give it to me. So she ends up doing that, and she gives it to me, right? And I immediately put it into my grandma's purse, because it was a good chunk of change, y'all. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to tell y'all how much it was, but I'm just going to tell y'all, like, around the number. It was around, like, $9,000, maybe $10,000, okay? So we put it in her purse. We leave the bank, and we have to go to another bank, right? So that we can, like, put it into my checking account, okay? So we head to that bank. We put it into my checking account. Everything's good. They give me $600. Oh, no. They put it into my checking account, right? And we leave that bank, and we go over to the nearest ATM, and I withdraw $600. So I'm like, okay, I'm only spending $500, but I'm going to get $600 just in case I want some weed later or something, okay? So my grandma takes me back all the way over to DJ's house. I give her some gas money, obviously, because I'm a G. And I'm over there, right? I go back to the spot where they're at. Or wait, no, I don't. I'm tripping. I meet them back at the house because they already got the shit. My girlfriend got it, and she kept it safe for me. So she gave me mine. Or she gave me my half, because I split it with her, okay? Y'all, I'm not even finna lie. Y'all can call me a cuck or whatever, but I used to split my drugs with her. So, yeah. Anyway, she gave me a half, and I did that shit. And I was like, all right, so let me call up the plug, and we can get these other shits. I call up the plug, right, while we're chilling in my girlfriend's living room. And this man tells me he only has 13 left, but he'll give me 24 bars instead of 20. And I was like, you know what, man? I was like, fuck you, never mind. No, I'm just playing. I said, all right, bro, that's cool. I was like, that's fine. And he was like, all right, bro, I'm on the way. No, I headed up to the movie theaters, right? And I was like, all right, time to get these bitches and fucking die. Nah, but for real. Now I gotta wait on this dude. And I waited on him for like a good 20 minutes, bro. Like, it took a minute for him to pull up, even for that amount of money. It was crazy. But he pulled up, right? I got that shit. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, I'm excited, bro. And I skipped all the way back to my girlfriend's house. I was with her, too. We held hands on the way back. We were excited, like, both excited as hell. We got that shit. We got back to my girlfriend's house. And I immediately took some out. We went to the bathroom, right? And I took some out, and I crushed up, like, one. And I was like, all right, let's get high as fuck. And I snorted one. And then I gave her, like, 2 or 3, and I smoked one, right? I'm going to try to describe the high to you guys. It's kind of like you get really warm and buzzy feeling, but like you also kind of feel like up a little bit. And sometimes if you do enough, you start to nod and it feels really fucking good. But yeah, that's the high. It felt really fucking good. Let's just say that. And then after that, I took my happy ass to sleep, bro. Like, I went into her fucking room, right? And I went to sleep, man. Yeah, and the next day I woke up and I still had Roxy's and bars because I didn't even touch the bars, bruh. So I was excited for the whole fucking next like days that were coming on. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna have to make a part 2 for this because this video is getting kind of long. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments below. Please let me know. Yeah, like and subscribe if you're new. This one's been a pretty good story. I enjoyed telling you the guys this. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Royal Stoners out, baby.